You know, it's so funny me sitting here watching these people that done conjured things up, watching what I do and trying to mimic what I do, doing salt baths and stuff like that. First off, I don't conjure up dark entities after people. What you conjured up is stuck on you until God takes it off of you. When I do my cleansings are calling on the angels, my ancestors, to assist me, the Most High. The Most High gives us those utensils to be able to cleanse ourselves. But in able to charge it up, it has to be at a high vibration. If you do not operate in a high vibration, sage, all those different things that the Most High has given to us will not help you. You're going to have to go to God and ask God for that help, for that cleansing. And He'll let you know whether you deserved it or not. I'll say that. Another thing, you know, after that whole Ecolab thing, me going in Panera Bread, how is it that I have cold symptoms now? Why is it that they're filling up all these shelters? Coincidental when I show up with sick people. Or they'll hold out and make sure that I can't go into the places until they fill it up with sick people. Well, it's because they believe that, you know, as long as you're a sick host, that you won't be able to manifest. But I don't think they understand yet. Even if I have a cold or not, you're not holding back any blessings of mine, because this is God. God is who gave me my blessings. God is who I go for shelter. And these are church people also that's doing this, religious people. Keep that in mind. I've watched so many of them doing salt baths and stuff, and still things happening to them. They're looking at me wondering why it is, comparing me to them. I did not conjure any dark spirits up. You did. Boy, the look I got when I got back and heard about, you know, the library and the shooting and stuff. And these are the same people that have been harvesting my energy. You conjured up that spirit, that dark spirit, to come and snatch my sacral energy, and you alarm the heavens that you did it. And you're mad at me because of the things that are going on in your life. I know why the water main breaks are happening. I know why the sinkholes are happening, because I've been doing the same warning, and the same thing has been going on everywhere I go from these cult members, these Eastern Stars, these Freemasons. You conjured up the entity. You know, like on Ghostbusters, you know, when all those entities, they collected up into the box, and then that one time where the portal just exploded, you know, the thing that they had, the storage, just exploded. They don't even realize what they're doing. They're just doing stuff out of envy, jealousy, greed, pride, power, control, all this stuff. They conjured it up and then mad at me because it goes back to its sender. I was told you shouldn't do a return to sender. You should rebuke. Rebuke what? You should repent. Sorry, not rebuke. You should repent. That word alone irritates the crap out of me because church members use that word to make an excuse for what it is that they do and makes it okay for what they do because they can run back and ask for forgiveness afterwards. No, at the beginning you should know how to treat someone and not intentionally look to harm someone, steal from someone, especially and you're sitting there walking in the eyes of God. All I have to do is sit out in nature and it returns back. All I have to do is just pray and ask for God in my inner thoughts and it goes back. Repent. Mind you, this is one of the same ones that I know has been harvesting my energy while I'm at work. Mind you, I'm just sitting here smiling while I know. Cult members visited me at work saying, have a good one. As if they're waiting on something to happen to me. But they conjured up that dark spirit and wondering why it keeps coming back after them. I didn't conjure up that dark spirit. You did. My intentions were on healing things, helping people, being there as that moral support. You know, being as that moral support, showing who God is, showing you who your ancestors are, showing you how to heal through these tough situations, especially with these traffickers. And these cult members are the traffickers. They are the ones assisting. That's why they came after me. That's why they all started doing magic on me. But they didn't know with that whole isolation techniques and stuff that I had God on my side. And others that needed that, you need to understand, as long as God is on your side, you're never isolated. I always knew that the Most High and stuff was with me. Sometimes I need to be brought back in reality because of the things that I go through. But at the end, I know, because I think back at my life, the entire stuff, my entire life, the things I went through, who was with me, who I sat out and talked to under the sun. When my pets would come up to me when I was sad or whatever, I knew that I had good spirits always with me, supporting me through the bad ones. My animals used to just come up to me like when they knew. And I'm thinking like I knew, but like I'm like, you know, they would like put their head up under me, or they would hit my hand like, you know, hey. Or they would just lay their head on my lap, or just lay right near me, lay their head up on my lap. They always laid near me. They always cheered me up. Even when these same close, you know, people were sending witchcraft to my animals and to me. So now with that being said, I have good ancestors and I have dark ancestors. I have good angels that I call on, but overall I call on God, right? Who do you think runs all spirits? I go to the top guy, especially all the heinous attacks and things that I've been going through. When I was told by the big guy to start my platform and do everything that it was that I did, when I was told to treat people right, when I was told to put out good intentions, when I was told to start that business, when I was told to start that social media, turn it around, and make it in so that they could see from the beginning who I was, how my family was run, until they could see until now how everything was taken away and how things have flip-flopped our entire life. God told me to do that. So next time you get mad at anybody about a mass shooting coming after whoever it was that might have been targeting me, these cult members, the group needs to be shut down because they are the ones wreaking havoc. Bounty on me. The cult members are the ones who are creating all this entire mess. They've been doing it to people forever. And it's been God ricocheting and hitting other people. They cause this ripple effect in people's lives spiritually. So the big guy is the one who's in charge of whoever and whatever goes on.